Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to week 3 of the NFL Quick Picks. I know I've been really busy. I've been trying to get some more videos out. The quick picks are really easy to make and they're easy to get out. So that's the reason why I'm continuing with the quick picks. I haven't made any other videos recently. I'll try to get some more videos out. But I've been really busy with school and just everything in general. But let's talk about last week. Week number 2. I did really good. I predicted a 15-1 record, which means I'm up to 28-4. No golden predictions and no teams in buys. So let's start with our first game. And the game for our Thursday night football, which is probably on right now, Dolphins at Jaguars. I have Jaguars barely winning this one. Both teams show the same amount of skill. Both these teams from Florida. You got Gardner Minshew on one side, Ryan Fitzpatrick on the other side. They both have good offenses when they need it, and they both got good defense when they need it. It's going to be a really even matchup. But at the end of the day, I just think the Jaguars can get this one 27-21. We see how good they play against the Colts, which is a pretty good team, which is the reason why I'm getting the Jaguars an edge. Dolphins did play pretty good versus the Bills, but they didn't get the win out of it. So I get the edge to the Jaguars in this game. Let's go to the afternoon slate of Sunday. 49ers at Giants. 49ers, I know they're getting really killed with injuries right now, but they killed the Jets even with all those injuries. I think they'll work through anyways. You can call me crazy. I think they're going to win 30-17 over the Giants. Giants are really not that good. They don't have Saquon Barkley anymore either. He's out the season. And 49ers, I know they're down to like second string quarterback and running back, so who knows what's for them, but hey, I still think they're going to win this game. Then we have football team at Browns. I think the Cleveland Browns will win this game. The football team, they're okay. They're okay on defense. But Baker Mayfield and OBJ, they're starting to get on the same page now. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt is just something else. You can't really stop that offense. For the defense-wise, it goes to the same. Myles Garrett on the line. It's going to be a tough day for Dwayne Haskins Jr. It's going to be hard to get past the Browns. I think the Browns will get the win out of this. Not a big win, though. 28-24 in Cleveland. Bengals at Eagles. Both these teams are really similar to the start off the season. Both started 0-2. I would really love the Bengals to win this game, but the Eagles, I just feel like they come out of this one. Carson Wentz has the experience. Joe Burrow does not. I think it'll be a high-scoring offensive game. 37-30 is the Eagles' final score. Raiders at Patriots. We've seen how good the Raiders' offense could be. They've been really good with the pass game with Derek Carr. And so for that point, I put them at a close game, the Patriots. But I know the Patriots, they don't lose 2 games in a row. You don't see the Patriots losing back-to-back games. So they're going to bounce back after losing to Seahawks, which is a really close game, by the way. Really good game. I think the Patriots win 26-24. Only a 2-point game over the Las Vegas Raiders. Bears at Falcons. The Bears are a 2-0 team, which I don't really believe they should be 2-0, but hey, they've worked for it. And the Falcons, opposite way, I don't think they should be an 0-2. I think the Falcons are much better than they prove. I know they choked that lead like crazy, but I think they'll get the win over the Bears here at a pretty big margin, 38-23. Call me crazy, but the Bears are really not the best 2-0 team right now. The Falcons are a pretty decent 0-2 team. Then we have Rams at Bills, 2 teams that have really good defense to start off these 2 first games of the season. We've seen how Bills played with the defense, but let's talk about Josh Allen, because Josh Allen seems to just get better every single game. Jared Goff, he's been that average quarterback you need, but I've really been looking at the Rams defense in this case, so I don't really see much from the Rams offense. I'm really more worried about Josh Allen and what he's going to do, and I think that's why they're going to win this game. 27-25 Bills, not a big margin, once again a 2-point difference. It's going to be a close game, and then the Rams will be 2-1. The Bills will be 3-0. Texans at Steelers. I feel really bad for the Texans, but I'm going to have to put them at 0-3, 33-24. The Texans, who played the Chiefs week 1, the Ravens week 2, now to play the Steelers week 3. I don't think you can handle that. You got to play Ravens D-line, then the Steelers D-line right after that. Deshaun Watson's been struggling with the O-line. Deshaun Watson doesn't really have any targets. They've been dropping left and right. Will Fuller is his only target and doesn't even give it to him. So, Deshaun Watson's out of luck. There's really not much he can do except hand the ball off to David Johnson. And for that reason, Texans are out of luck. Steelers, on the other hand, they got a really good young defense. Ben Roethlisberger's back, of course. James Conner, and they got Snell, which is like the new running back thing. He's kind of just blown up. And then, of course, you got Juju Smith-Schuster. So I think the Steelers will win this game. Next one is Titans at Vikings. Vikings is another team I really hate to say they're going to be 0-3, and that because the Titans, with Derrick Henry, with Ryan Tannehill, who've been exceptionally pretty good this season. Ryan Tannehill, the last 2 games, has been really good. We'll get the win over Kirk Cousins, who's really not been good at all. 24-20 is my final score for this last afternoon game. And going into our midday slate, our 4 p.m. games for Eastern Time, we have Panthers at Chargers. Panthers, they have injury as well with Christian McCaffrey. And that's really the only thing that's on their team besides Teddy Bridgewater and Robbie Anderson, which, I don't see much for the Panthers in that case. The Chargers played really good with Justin Herbert versus the Chiefs, the defending champions. So I really think the Chiefs will get out of this one 34-31. Close game, though. Chargers will get this win. Jets at Colts. The Jets played horrible last week versus a completely injured 49ers team. The Colts played pretty decent versus the Vikings, even though the Vikings played pretty bad. So I give the Colts this win, 20-16. Jets are just nothing this year. Colts are, they're mediocrely good. I think they'll get this win, 28-16. Cowboys at Seahawks, this is a good game. Cowboys came back from the dead, beat the Falcons, and Seahawks played a really good game versus the Patriots. Both really even teams in somewhat cases, but Seahawks, Russell Wilson, this is Russell Wilson's year to shine and pop off. 38-33 is my final score for the Seahawks winning this game versus the Cowboys. Lions at Cardinals, this is another team I hate to say 0-3 for, but the Cardinals with 3-0 just sounds so much better because Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, they've just been something else this year. You know, they beat the 49ers, they beat Washington last week. I think they can beat Lions 29-21 at Arizona. Buccaneers at Broncos, once again, another 0-3 team, which really does not deserve it. A lot of teams that have not won a game, they don't deserve it. The Buccaneers, though, Tom Brady, I just see him getting on a roll from now, beating the Broncos 31-23. It just makes sense. They have everything they need to beat the Broncos. And of course, Drew Lock is injured, which that is a big part of the Broncos offense. You know, you can't get it to Jerry Jeudy. You can't really do anything without, essential quarterback. You have Sunday Night Football, Packers at Saints. I'm actually going to give the Packers a win this one, 36-31. Pretty high-scoring game considering the Packers have had a really good offense. The Saints' offense has been, it's been okay, It's really not been that good. And that's the reason why I give Packers the advantage. Playing at Saints, that would sound scary, but with no fans, it does not really matter. So that gives the Packers an advantage. Drew Brees has really not been his best. Michael Thomas is not going to be his best considering he's doubtful, he's injured. Maybe he'll be back for the next game. You can say the same thing for Davante Adams, but Davante Adams is only a chip of what's going on in the Packers right now, considering Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, all these receivers, and of course Aaron Rodgers has been off to a hard start. He's also an MVP contender this year. I just don't see Drew Brees and the Saints getting it done versus the stuff that Aaron Rodgers and the Packers have been doing. So I just think Packers will get this game done, 36-31. And then our final game, Monday Night Football, one of the coolest matchups we have this year. Chiefs at Ravens. It's going to be a close one, but Chiefs have also been kind of struggling a little bit too. We've seen hardships through the last 2 weeks, mainly specifically versus the Chargers. So I think for that, the Ravens, who have had no problems at all, 34-28, the Ravens get this win. Of course, Lamar Jackson will get his revenge versus Patrick Mahomes. So those are quick picks for week 3. Of course, like I said, I got to get some more videos out. I know I've been really lazy, but trust me, I've been busy. I'll try to get you some videos out soon. Thank you guys for watching week 3. We're currently 28-4. Let's go.